Forget everything you thought you knew about the king of the Cretaceous period. The mighty T-Rex wasn't even the biggest meat eater. There lurked a monstrous predator in the oceans, a leviathan with a bone-crushing bite and a taste for anything that dared enter its domain. This is the story of the Mosasaur, the true apex predator of the Cretaceous seas. The discovery of Mosasaurus can be traced back to the late 18th century, when fossils resembling marine reptiles were unearthed in various parts of Europe, particularly in the Netherlands and Belgium. One of the most important discoveries was in 1764 close to Maastricht, the Netherlands, when stonemasons discovered big bones. Among them, a jawbone with strong teeth that was subsequently determined to belong to a Mosasaur. More remnants of what would eventually be identified as Mosasaurus and other mosasaur species were found in the area as a result of these early findings, which aroused scientific curiosity and prompted more excavations in the area. Mosasaurus and other marine reptile fossils were discovered by paleontologists and fossil collectors during the 19th century, from marine sedimentary layers that date to the late Cretaceous epoch, which occurred between 70 and 66 million years ago. Some species of Mosasaurus were remarkable sea reptiles that could grow to a length of 50 feet or more. Different species of Mosasaurus varied in size. Some were smaller, ranging in length from 10 to 20 feet. During the late Cretaceous epoch, the biggest known species of marine reptiles was Mosasaurus hoffmanni, which was among the largest reptiles ever known. The size and proportions of Mosasaurus specimens may be inferred from measurements of particular fossils, such as the length of the head, the size of the vertebrae, and the proportions of the limbs. The streamlined body of the Mosasaurus made it ideal for swimming in the open sea. Numerous bones, including the skull, vertebrae, ribs, limbs, and tail, made up Mosasaurus's skeleton. With its strong jaws and enormous head, the Mosasaurus was able to catch and eat big animals. Mosasaurus's adaptable backbone allowed for effective swimming and aquatic maneuverability. The way that limb bones were altered to resemble paddles suggests that Mosasaurus swam mostly using its tail as propulsion. Mosasaurus has a large number of conical, sharp teeth that were ideal for grabbing and piercing prey. Mosasaurus's teeth were curled backward to help hold on to struggling prey items. Mosasaurus most likely consumed a variety of foods, such as fish, squids, ammonites, and other marine reptiles. Mosasaurus eating habits and food preferences can be inferred from fossilized stomach contents and tooth wear patterns. While it is uncommon to find direct evidence of skin texture and pigment in fossils, certain skin impressions that have been preserved imply that Mosasaurus possessed sleek, smooth skin. Skin impressions from closely related sea reptiles, such plesiosaurs and ichthyosaurs, shed light on how Mosasaurus' skin might have looked. The coloration of Mosasaurus may be inferred from studies of pigment-bearing structures called melanosomes in fossils, which show patterns of light and dark pigmentation for thermoregulation or concealment. Modern marine reptiles, including saltwater crocodiles, marine iguanas, and sea turtles, share some morphological characteristics with Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus had several characteristics with contemporary marine reptiles, including as streamlined bodies, paddle-like appendages, and effective swimming. But unlike contemporary marine reptiles, Mosasaurus belonged to a new taxonomic class, and most likely exhibited unique ecological responsibilities and behaviors in prehistoric marine environments. Mosasaurus was a powerful marine predator that ate a variety of foods, the main one being other aquatic animals. Based on anatomical research and fossil evidence, Mosasaurus most likely preyed on fish, ammonites, turtles, smaller marine reptiles, and even other mosasaurs. It was obvious that this was a strong predator that could finish enormous meals because of its massive conical teeth, which were ideal for grabbing and tearing apart food. Mosasaurus most likely used an ambush hunting technique, using its strong tail and streamlined body to quickly sprint for unsuspecting prey. It would have had access to a large variety of possible prey species due to its capacity to live in both shallow coastal waters and deeper ocean habitats, which would have allowed it to modify its eating habits to fit into different ecological niches. In its ecology in the late Cretaceous, Mosasaurus is thought to have been the top predator. Its massive stature, strong jaws, and sleek build indicate that it was a very proficient predator with the ability to take down enormous prey. Based on fossil evidence, Mosasaurus most likely ambushed its victims from below or outmaneuvered them in the water using its speed and agility. It then utilized its strong biting force and keen teeth to grab and kill its prey. It probably hunted both alone and in groups, taking advantage of whatever food that was both readily accessible and suited to its requirements. The presence of bite marks on the remains of other marine reptiles suggests that Mosasaurus may have engaged in intraspecific competition or even cannibalism, further highlighting its role as a top predator in its ecosystem. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Feel free to leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below.